let's go see what we got. This is my first 3 arrows of today. All right, but not too bad for the first shots of the day. That was high. I think that one was a bullseye. Oh, let's go check out these ones. At least one bullseye, 2. I think one of them went all the way through. So yeah, I got 1 bullseye and then 2 in the white, and I think the other one was a bullseye, but I think it went all the way through the target. It's a really cheap target. These next 4, I'm gonna shoot at like the 4 little separate targets instead of the 1 big bullseye. I think that one was a little high. The first one was aiming for the bottom right target. So now I'm gonna go top left. And that was in the red also, I believe. That might have been a bullseye. Oh wow, they were really bad. Those ones were really bad. I think I got to do a little bit of adjusting. I thought they were a lot better than they were. So this one was supposed to be on the bottom one. I didn't even hit the target. 2 of them I didn't even hit the target. One of them I got in the red, and the other one I barely got it in the blue. So I think I definitely need to adjust my sights. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna see if it is my sights. It could be me. I'm gonna check to see if it is my sights though. So I'm just gonna pick one of the small targets and then just shoot all of them at that target. And so that way, if I miss consistently the same with each one, then I know that it's my sight. If I get some in the bull and some out of the bull, then it could be me and a combination of the arrow or something like that. All right, so one of them is probably definitely the arrow, because I just realized that this is ripped right here. All right, so that was pretty close. That one was high left. All right, so we got one of them, which was the arrow that I thought was messed up, is basically right outside the bullseye. This one right here. There are 3 without the messed up flights, or I forget what they call it technically in archery. They're all high and to the left, these 3. So I'm gonna guess that I'm gonna try to adjust my sight and bring it down and to the left a little bit and see what I can get after doing that. All right, so I did some adjusting on the sight, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it another try. That's a little low. That was I don't know what that one was. All right, so the grouping looks good, but I still think that I'm off a little bit as far as the sights are concerned, except for that one. That one I think is really low and to the right, but the other ones are all, I think, a little bit. Okay, so it looks like I got 1 bullseye. Oh, so that one wasn't as low as I thought. So 1 bullseye, and the other ones were all low. So I'll probably do 4 more, and then if I wind up the same way, then I'll adjust it again. I might have adjusted it too much. And just FYI, for anyone that might happen to see this, that is an archer or a bow hunter. This is like my 3rd day ever in my life shooting a compound bow. So I'd appreciate it if you took it a little easy on the comments, as far as that I'm sure that everything I'm doing is probably kind of wrong, as far as like the best way to shoot. And I also definitely know that my draw weight is a little bit too much. I'm just using what I got, and my draw length is too much, so I have to get that adjusted. So I know that, but I'm just practicing until I can get that done. All right, so I just shot 3 more. I think I got at least 2 bulls. One of them, that last one, was definitely low, but that was my fault. I like right at the last moment, I kind of just veered. Looks like one of my arrows went all the way through, because there's only 3 on there. 2 of them are bullseyes, and then that, like I said, that one that was low is just barely in the blue. I don't know what happened to that 4th one. It must have went all the way through, because I know I hit the target. I know I hit him on all 4. So I'm gonna go look for that last arrow. Yeah, so it just must have went right through, because it was just right behind it. I got a little uphill right behind my targets before the road, so if I miss, it just goes right into the hill. I'm just gonna shoot 3 more. I'm not super psyched on my shooting today compared to yesterday, but it's not horrible. So I'm just gonna shoot 3 more because it's really hot and muggy, and I'm gonna go inside in the air conditioning. That was a little left. That was a little bottom left. That was a little high, but I released soon. And so what I mean by I released soon is I have no idea if this is a good way to do this, but I've noticed that I have better success when I draw, and then when I come to the draw, I kind of go up a little bit high of where I want to go for the bullseye, and then slowly start to bring it down, and then right when that pin hits a target, I release, and I usually have pretty good success doing that, just not today. That one was good though. So that last one was, dang, like almost dead center. The other ones are all in the red. All right, so I am gonna do 3 more. Being I got that last one pretty much dead center, I wanna try to end with 4 bulls, so I'm gonna give it one more shot. This is definitely gonna be the last 4 because my son was just knocking on the window. He just got a new bow as an early birthday present from his uncle, my brother. So it needs to be adjusted. So I was gonna take him to go see if we can get that adjusted today. So he's knocking on the window, waiting to go. Yeah, that was not good. That one just a little high. That one was not good. All right, that one might end on a good note on that one. I don't think I did. Nope, I'm still... Oh, might have went bull, but might have went all the way through. I had another one that went all the way through. So yeah, 1 in the red, 1 outside of the whole thing. For the most part, maybe barely touching blue, and 1 in the blue. I don't know if the other one went all the way through. Quick look. Okay, so it's still in it, just in the middle. So I'm going to push it out, see where it came out, or where it went in. This one was pretty horrible. I also have a piece of cardboard behind this, which now it's helping to keep the arrows from going all the way through, but I originally just did it to hold up this styrofoam thing because every time I'd hit it, fall over. So it was basically like shooting 1 arrow at a time. And that got old pretty quick. This one. This one, and this is the one that went all the way through. We'll see where it went in. All right, so I did get a bull on that last one. So 2 bulls and two really horrible shots. But that's it for me for today. I might do a little bit more later. Again, if this does wind up going on, I do wind up posting this. A lot of the things when I do stuff like this, I literally just do it just so I can edit it. Just mess around with editing, so I just give myself footage for editing. Sometimes I post them, sometimes I don't. If I do wind up posting this, again, this is like, if I go arrows shot, I might be right around the 50 mark. Not only since I got this bow, this is the first time I've ever owned a bow in my life. But I only shot a compound bow one other time at my friend's house about 3 months ago, and I think I shot like 3 arrows, and that was it. So I would prefer some nice critiquing. I can definitely have no problem with people critiquing, but just being a douche about it, saying that I suck and stuff like that. I know I do. You don't need to tell me that, but I will get better. That I do know, because I will practice every day.